morning, everybody. Here we are at Summer's Edge Yoga. It's Wednesday. Big Valentine's Day practice yesterday. Hope it went well for everyone. Glad you can be here this morning. Was thinking this morning that we would take some time both to work on recovery of shoulders, as always, and some hip things, but also just take some time to clear our minds. We spend a lot of time thinking about our alignment and where our bodies are in this space of our mats and our practice, but sometimes it's good to just let those things flow out of our heads and just be present with our bodies and how they're feeling and what they need in the moment. So I'll try to draw some attention to that mind awareness of emptying out that space in our heads while we're doing this practice. And that can help us in the pool as well, behind the blocks, during races, things we think about constantly, things that we tend to think about habitually, and things that maybe can be left on the side and give us a better performance. So we're going to take some time to do that. But welcome if this is the first time that you're here for a yoga practice. I'm glad that you're with us. If you have some special concerns or questions, you can leave them on our webinar chat that's open during the class and at the end, or you can send an email to swimmersedgeyoga@gmail.com or use our website or Facebook page and other social media. So glad you're here. We're going to come to our mats. Just come into a nice, comfortable seated position, sitting tall through your torso, taking your shoulders down away from your ears, and just finding a place where you can relax. So take some time to close your eyes and just settle into this time that's for you. It's not necessarily a workout. It's just a time where you can be present with your own body on your mat and take some time to attend to the things in your own frame that need attention and care. So just draw some mindfulness towards your breath, how you're inhaling and exhaling, keeping your eyes closed, your hands in a comfortable place on your lap, wherever that is. Just feel the rise and fall of your chest as you inhale and exhale. You might try to inhale through your nose, and as you inhale, lift taller through your torso. And as you exhale through your mouth, just feel the body all relax. Nothing else. Take those thoughts and leave them at the door or leave them out of your room right now. Just focus on that inhale and exhale. It's okay to think. Just if you can, just take that time to acknowledge the thought and then send it out of your time, your space. It'll be there waiting for you later. And as you feel your heart rate start to change and settle in, it becomes easier to breathe. We'll take our arms out wide, palms facing the ceiling, sitting up tall, and with your inhale, lift them up. Feel them last the whole inhale, and as you exhale, just bring them down past your nose, palms together. You come to your heart, maybe drop your nose down towards your fingertips. And we'll flip our palms so that the backs of our hands touch, and we'll lift them up again. Touch your elbows as you inhale, as high as you can go with those elbows together. That gives you a good indication of how your shoulders are this morning. Exhale down. Let's try that again. Backs of the hands together. Then flip the palms at the top, palms down. Exhale. Really nice long arms there. One more time. Backs of the hands together, elbows touch. Raise them past your face. Flip the hands as you get tall. Exhale, lower. Take some time. Do it with your own breath. One or two more times. Last one. So your inhale, really reach towards the ceiling. Keep those elbows close. And then exhale, lower. So we're going to go a little side to side. So as you inhale, lift. And as you exhale, we're going to drop our right hand down. So lean into that right side. Place it on the floor. And just stretch over the side towards the right side of the room. Inhale, lift. Press the left hand down. Stretch to the left side. Trying to keep your head and spine all aligned, but don't think too much. Just go with your breath, reaching, feeling graceful. You can lean all the way into that elbow that's on the floor if you like to come down that far and stretch your lat, stretch your side body. Just reach. Oh, it's so pretty. I can see the sun is coming up. The days are getting longer. It's so nice to have longer days. One more time to the right. You can even take that gaze towards the ceiling. Let's hold that for a moment. Feel that deep stretch. If you're down on your elbow, you can adjust so that it's comfortable. Press that left hip into the floor. Really reach from fingertip to hip. Up you go over with the inhale. Exhale towards the left side. Take the gaze or your face towards the ceiling. Little twist. Feel that stretch through your back. And up you go. We'll take our hands down to the side. Let's open our arms into a T. Press your chest forward. Really lean into it, pressing that chest, feeling the shoulders go behind you. And then exhale, just give yourself a hug and roll into that cat back. With your inhale, open again. Big breath. Exhale, let it all out as you roll forward. Just thinking about the breath now. Inhale, open the chest wide. Exhale, switch hands on top and roll forward. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. You can feel those shoulders take some burden, so give them a squeeze. Roll that back. Let's roll our shoulders for a moment. In fact, switch your feet. If you're sitting in half lotus, just change which foot is on the top. And take your torso long. We'll roll those shoulders with the inhale up towards our ears, then behind us, then forward. Up towards the ears. Inhale, exhale as you come down and around. Do it as slow as you need to for your own breath. Doesn't that feel good? If you have a strap or a towel with you for class, you might want to bring it nearby. We're going to do some stretches today where we need a little bit of extra help. So if you need some strap help, it'll be around. Maybe a towel, maybe a t-shirt, just something. We'll inhale our arms up overhead. Let's take our right arm and bend it. And then take hold of it with your left hand and gently apply some pressure. Your fingertips should be down towards your rear end or towards the floor as they're behind you. And exhale, we'll lower those arms down. Inhale, lift. We'll take the left hand and bend it. Elbow bent. Fingertips point towards the floor. Not a lot of pressure. No need to squeeze. Stay sitting up tall. Don't bend your neck and chin forward. Exhale, lower. One more time. We'll try it on both sides. Inhale, lift. Right hand bends. Take hold of that right elbow. And exhale. Keep that length. Inhale, lift. Left elbow bends, left fingertips towards the floor, and release. Now is the time to take that strap. We're going to do cow face arms, which is a stretch for both arms at the same time. So take it into your right hand, and with your inhale, lift up. We'll drop that right elbow again, the hand towards the floor, but then take the left elbow behind you and reach for that strap or reach for your fingers, whatever is the closest. If you need the strap or towel, you can just take hold of that behind you. Trying to keep that right elbow towards the ceiling and sitting up tall. Let's go ahead and lean forward into that seated bend, seated fold. Just gently, not all the way, just hover. And then inhale back up tall. And we'll release the strap. Take the arms wide. Again, a chest stretch and a hug. Roll forward and come back up to seated. Sit real tall in that pelvis. Don't let it arch down in a slouch. We'll take the strap into our left hand. Inhale, lift those arms up into the sky. Exhale, drop the left elbow, left hand, just like we did. Reach behind you with the right. Now you'll be able to see my own need for the strap here. One side is probably different than the other. A lot of times it's dependent on the dominant arm and how we function all day long. So just using that strap to gain some closeness. Maybe you walk those fingertips a little closer and then lean forward into that bend. Don't hold your breath. And exhale, release. We'll take it all down away from us. One more time. Big stretch, chest opener. Exhale, roll that cat back wide. And then we'll come down to the floor. So bringing your body down onto your back. Let's go ahead and find a good symmetrical position. You can keep the strap nearby. We can use it for these leg stretches as well. But find your hips to be symmetrical with one another. Decide where your knees and ankles and shoulders need to be. Round those shoulders out. And then consider your pelvis. Find a neutral place. Can it be tilted so that your lower back comes closer to the floor? You'll have to engage your abs for that. Try not to arch your back and try not to roll your back so far past neutral that you're in an uncomfortable, awkward place where your shoulders are lifting away from the ground. So just find that neutral pelvis. With your inhale, let's take our right knee into our hands and give it a squeeze. And then we'll send that leg long. Now you can do that leg long stretch on your own here, or you can use a strap up over that foot. We're going to inhale. We're going to drop that knee down to our chest. Just give it a squeeze underneath. And then keep your foot flat towards the ceiling as you exhale back up to the sky. So the foot is flexed. Inhale, squeeze it down to your chest. Keep the left leg active on the floor. Push it down into the floor. Exhale, back up to the ceiling. Inhale, hold on behind your knee. You can really help here. We're just getting warmed up. Exhale, back up to the ceiling. Maybe you're holding the strap though, so it's up to you. Inhale, to the chest. Exhale, don't think too much, up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, one more time. Inhale the right, lots of fire in the quad when you're doing these. And exhale it long. So we'll switch sides. Go back to that symmetrical body. Find your pelvis symmetry, that neutrality. With your inhale, take that left knee into your chest. Press the right leg down, active. Don't let that leg come up off the floor. And then with your exhale, extend that left foot towards the ceiling. Now it's up to you here. Go for the strap or just go ahead and hold on with your hands. And with your inhale, bend your knee. Bring your thigh down to your chest so your foot is staying flexed towards the ceiling. Exhale up towards the ceiling. That's all the thinking you have to do. Inhale to that posture. Exhale to the ceiling. And then enjoy it. Inhale, feel those muscles of your leg as they flex and contract, and release. You'll feel the opposite muscles engage and then the others. Notice your body. What is firing up and what is getting stretched? One more time. Inhale that left. Press the right down. Exhale, extend. Awesome. Let's let those legs go long. Actually, we'll bend our knees so that our feet are flat on the floor. We'll give those abs a little good morning. Good morning, abdominal muscles. So tickle the backs of your heels with your fingers. Press your palms to the floor. We're going to go into flowing bridge. Again, just with your own breath. So as you need an inhale, lift your hips off the floor towards the ceiling. Not just your hips, but your chest. You can roll onto the outsides of your shoulder. Don't put weight into your head. Exhale, lower your hips down. Inhale, lift. You can do this with a block between your knees as well, if that gives you some ability to hold your knees parallel to one another. You don't want the knees to open wide. Inhale, lift. Just think about the lift and lower. As you're doing it, if you're feeling really good, you can extend a leg. So as you get up to that hip high point, extend the right leg into a diagonal and then lower down. And the same with the left. You can extend the leg long. If you're doing that and you find that, wow, I'm really in a good place this morning, go ahead and extend that leg towards the sky if you want. And lower. But just find whatever place you need in your practice this morning. And don't put weight into that head or neck. Just fire up those abs. Use that upper abs, obliques. Squeeze them all up there. And lower down. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Great. Take the knees into your chest. Just a nice lower back stretch. Take a big breath. Move your hands down towards your ankles and pull your feet towards your glutes. You can let those knees come up off your chest and point towards the ceiling, and then just go ahead and roll them around in a circle. It's really just a lower back massage. Use your abdominal muscles. If you don't like how that feels, you can just rock from side to side instead of circles or front to back. That's great. And one more time, knees into the chest. We'll take the knees wide. This is a nice, just open, wide, knees to chest. It's a great place to stay. If you prefer to be in happy baby, you can reach between those knees and underneath the feet. Bringing the feet towards the ceiling, you can rock from side to side. That's another option in happy baby. Perhaps you'd like a little more hamstring, so take hold of your big toes with your peace fingers, your 2 fingers, and you can open wide into a straddle. So you can feel that straddle in the groin and the hamstrings. You can have that bent knee straddle. Try that out. Just hold your toes as you bend those knees. That's a little deeper stretch in a different place. So take some time there wherever you want to be, in happy baby or just in that knees to chest, or maybe you like that wide straddle. You can even rock from side to side in the straddle if you like to really engage those abs, but be careful of your groin. You need that for breaststroke. Well, actually for everything, but mostly breaststroke. And we'll extend those legs long. Let's bend the knees one more time. We'll take our hands, let's take them out to a T. So your arms are wide, T space, palms are towards the ceiling. We're going to plant our feet in that same place they were for flowing bridge, and we're just going from side to side. So drop your knees down to the right side, keeping those feet basically in the same spot. You're just rolling on your foot. So exhale, press down. Feel those knees press actively towards the floor. And then go the other way, right and left. So now it's lower back, feeling that nice twist. Just go with your own breath. Try to detach from the rest of what's happening. Just inhale and exhale. Nothing, no cares. Just enjoying your space. When you get to the right side the next time, leave your knees there. And while you're in this nice twist, take your right foot out from under your left knee and put it on top of your left knee. And you can just rest it there for gravity's sake, or you can actually press with your right foot onto that left knee to bring that knee closer. Ah, there's more twist, right? Breathe. Fill that chest up with your breath. Exhale, let the belly loose. All right, and we'll take everything tall, keeping that right foot on the left knee. So everything's tall now. My right knee is wide to the right side of the room. My right foot is flexed. With my inhale, I'm going to bring my left leg towards my chest and reach between that little space there and draw that left knee and thigh into my chest with the right knee wide. So reclined pigeon, or number 4 stretch, sometimes it's called. Feel that deep stretch in the hip. Let's let it all back down. We'll uncross the feet, send the arms wide. Let's rock from side to side 3 more times. So left, left, or right, left, right, whatever. We're going to end up on the left side. No problems. Take that left foot out from under your right knee and place it on the top. Nice deep stretch to the right hip. Pressing that leg. And now keeping that left foot on the right knee, come back up to center. Plant your foot well. Find a good pelvic position. Send the left knee wide. Flex the left foot. Inhale. Lift the right leg off the floor, the foot off the floor, and draw it into the chest. Maybe you're noticing some things. I mention it because I sure am. I have a really tight left hip this morning. And just breathe into that spot. Honor your body. Maybe you had no idea you woke up this morning with a tight spot. That's okay. That's why you're here. So pat yourself on the back for being intentional and getting a good yoga practice, unraveling some of this body tightness. When I say breathe into that part, it really just means take a breath and imagine the air traveling right to that tight spot. And exhale it all down. A lot of times our minds control more than we think, just how our awareness comes to that body. Let's go ahead and roll over onto our sides. We'll come up into tabletop or all fours. So find a good position on your mats where your wrists are right underneath your shoulders and your knees are right underneath your hips in a great tabletop position so that back is flat as it can be. Obviously, your arms are longer than your upper legs, so tabletop is a little strange way to put this. But air beneath your palms, peace fingers forward, spread those fingers wide. To reconnect with our breath in some cat-cow. So inhaling, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your face. Enjoy the stretch. Exhale, press up, arch the upper back, space those shoulder blades, all the way from tailbone pointing towards the earth, head dropping. Inhale, cow. I love this stretch because you can really disconnect your thinking. So I'm not going to talk. Just take time. Cat, cow. Exhale. Inhale. Lift the face. Exhale. Inhale. Move with your own breath, whatever pace your breath needs. One more cycle, cat-cow. Let's come down, looking at your hands. Put your elbows where your hands are right now. So drop one elbow down and then the other elbow down. And we'll just clasp those hands together. And bring your forehead down towards the mat. It might hover there. Maybe it hangs. But try to bring your forehead towards the floor. Just feel that stretch through the upper neck, through the traps. You can nod your head yes or shake it no if it's just dangling there. But just actively put towards the floor. Make those arms parallel to one another again. And extend your palms ahead of you into puppy. Now puppy is a great stretch for those armpits, for the triceps. Pressing the chest towards the floor. You might feel it across your upper back. Hips are high. You can bring your head to the floor if you like. Let's put our elbows down on the floor again. Bring your hands together as if you're clapping. So your head lifts up. You can look at your hands if you want to. Then drop your forehead down towards the floor and lift your clapping hands or your palm press hands up towards the ceiling, pivoting on your elbows. You might drop them down behind your back all the way, or maybe they're just pointing up towards the sky. So there's a little bit of a tricep stretch here. More tricep stretch happens as you lower your hips. So try to lower those hips as you keep your elbows on the floor. You'll feel that nice stretch through the triceps, which are the upper back sides of your arms. You should feel it underneath your armpits on that back end. That's great. We'll press back up off those elbows. Let's press into all fours. We'll do a little bit of threading, opening the side body. So with your inhale, let's go starting on the left side. With your inhale, lift the left hand, open up to the left side room. Exhale, thread underneath your right arm, palm is up. Put your left side of your face on the floor and lift your right hand towards the sky, or go ahead in a half bind. Turn your thumb towards your feet. Drop the back side of your hand behind you as you open your chest to the right side wall. Inhale the hand high. Exhale to the floor. Press up out of that thread into a nice all fours. We'll do it on the opposite side. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale underneath the left arm, right side of the face. Doesn't press heavily onto the floor, but a little bit. Lift the left hand towards the sky. Exhale it down behind you if you want in that half bind. Feel that deep stretch in the right shoulder as you lean into it. Use that hip weight and gravity. Inhale that hand to the sky. Exhale, press out of it back into all fours. Let's sink down into child's pose. So come down in that beautiful stretch with your hands out front. Hips are low. Don't leave your hips high. Really try to sink them to your heels. You can take your knees wide to the outsides of the mat if you like a wide knee child's pose with your big toes touching. And again, press that chest toward the floor. That's a great resting pose, child's pose. So anytime during this practice, if something becomes too challenging and you know that you should be taking a rest, or you just feel a little worn out, go ahead and go back there. It's a good time to take a mental break as well as a physical break, whatever you need. Sometimes just hanging out in child's pose can be rejuvenating, and that's what we're in here for, is to bring our body restored back to the pool or to our days. Find that nice all fours position. We're going to curl those back toes under. I want you just to press into those heels, sinking down as you leave those toes curled, stretching out those feet. Some of us have a real trouble with foot cramps. This is a nice way to stretch those toes as you sink back into it. Just enjoy the stretch. Press with your hands. Inhale back up to all fours. Let's go ahead and sink down one more time. Sink down into those toes. Press them against the mat. Inhale back up through all fours. Let's press up into our first down dog. So coming up tall, maybe you're up on your toes. Maybe you're working towards bringing those heels down towards the floor. High hips, chest is pressing towards your thighs. And your head is in between your biceps or your deltoids, your shoulder muscles. Make sure your arms are shoulder width apart. Now that you're in that good position, don't think about it anymore. With your inhale, we're going to roll forward to plank, or maybe kneeling plank. If you're in kneeling plank, just let your knees come to the floor, but try to keep that nice diagonal line from forehead to knee. Don't have your bum up in the air. With your exhale, we'll lower down to the mat. Sorry, I'm right on my microphone. Good morning. I'm going to press it out of the way. Slide those hands forward. Let's do some cobra roll-ups. So with your inhale, lifting the upper shoulders, and exhale, come back down to the floor. Inhale, lift with the upper shoulders and upper back. Exhale, lower down. You keep the pelvis on the floor as you do this. So just little roll-ups, activating and lower. And then we'll press into our hands again. Bring them right under your shoulders, up through all fours and sink into child's pose. And with your inhale, back up to down dog. Find that nice down dog. We're going to walk, traveling. So look towards your hands with your inhale and then walk towards the front of your mat. Forward fold is such a nice place to be without your brain. So just fold. Just let your body dangle. Doesn't matter how beautiful it looks. Doesn't matter how close to the floor you are. Bend your knees to protect your lower back. I remember in gym class as a kid, they were like, you are bending your knees. It doesn't count. It does count. It's better for your back to have your knees bent a little bit. Drop your head so that the top of your head is aiming towards the floor. And just let gravity do the work here. Breathe into your hamstrings. Lengthen through those hips. Feel gravity just take you upside down. Maybe your hands are to a block so that you've got some leverage. Try to bring your chest towards your thighs. You can take hold of your big toes and take your elbows wide. Bend your knees a lot and just feel that press of your chest towards your thighs. And then extend and then fold. Let's go ahead and do a few gorilla stretches. So take your palms underneath your feet with your palms up. So your palm is touching the bottom of your foot. Drop your head low, bend your knees a lot, come into that chest on my thighs feeling, and then exhale, send your hips high, trying to keep your chest closed. Inhale, exhale. So it's a sink and stretch. Sink into that knee bend, stretch into that high hip. Drop your head, inhale one more time, and exhale. We'll take the hands out, come up slowly, maybe start in monkey. So with your inhale coming up through monkey, flat back, hold on to your shins or thighs. Just find that nice flat space. We'll take our arms out to airplane arms in monkey. So work on that nice flat back. Find that good symmetry with your body. Head and spine are aligned. And with your exhale, release the hands, will come into a fold. Inhale back up to airplane. Exhale, fold. Warming up those abs again. Inhale, all that abdominal muscle use. Round those shoulders open. Don't let them be rounded over. So open them out to the backside. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale to airplane arms. This time we're going to sweep up into chair. So our hands come tall. Sink the hips behind you as if you're sitting in a chair. Now, if you did a lot of shoulder swimming yesterday, this might be challenging, just really tight and tall. So you can have your hands at your heart. That's more comfortable, or cactus arms, or even still in airplane arms for chair. It's up to you. Sweep them up tall. We'll come to standing. Exhale, sink into chair, whether that's sweeping your hands to airplane or tall to mountain. Exhale to chair. Inhale up. Every time you come down, make sure your hips go behind you and you can still see your toes. Just give a little look. Yep, my toes are in front of my knees. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Inhale all the way tall. And last time, exhale, chair. I'm doing airplane arms. Maybe you switch to that too. It felt better for me. Inhale all the way tall to mountain. We'll bring our hands to our heart. We'll do a little bit of balance here. With your inhale, start thinking about your right foot. We're going to stack our whole body over our right foot as if it's a tower. So ankle over foot, knee over ankle, hip over knee, a little bend in that knee, and shoulders over that hip. So you feel the weight coming off the left foot, and maybe you just stand with that left foot off the ground even. Exhale, replace the left foot. Not hard. Shift the weight into the left side. Inhale, everything up tall over the left foot. As you stack it up, feel the right foot start to come off the floor, and just lift it off and stand there. And switch. Right inhale, the foot comes off. Left inhale. So you can stand and just do that balance in that way, or you can start lifting that knee with a bend as well. So let's start on the right side. With your inhale, stack over the right, lift the left knee, maybe the hands come to your side. And dropping the left foot, we'll inhale over the left side, lifting that right leg. You can take the arms tall into stork. You can flip the palms upside down. Exhale, lower the right foot. With your inhale, find the balance and lift the left knee. And switch. One more time, right side. Strong through those abs. Use them to suck up that leg. Exhale, lower. So the next time we lift, if you want to take hold of your right foot, you can. If you would like to have a strap, you might grab your strap. You can use that too. I just didn't want to interrupt your flow. So with your inhale, we'll put the strap on the left foot since we're coming into the right. With your inhale, bend the knee, and then try to extend that left foot long with the right arm extended as well. Tall through that right leg. and lower it all down. With the strap, you do have to switch things around a little bit. It takes away from the flow. If you're going without the flow, just reach down and take hold of that toe and extend that leg long as well. So coming into that left foot, find your balance, and then raising that right foot. Wobbling is great. Teaching your body new tricks. And exhale, lower. All right, we can take the strap away. We're going to go ahead and do some sun salutations. So warming things up again. Coming to the top of your mat. Find that balanced place where you're all stacked up like a tower with your joints. Inhale, lift your hands overhead. Exhale, we'll come into a fold. So send your hips back. Swan dive or bow. Inhale to monkey. Exhale to fold. Step back with your right foot, then your left into plank. Strong plank or kneeling plank. Exhale, lower, elbows close to your side. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down. Press up through all fours, sink into child's pose. Inhale, up to down dog. Now at any time, again, take a resting pose whenever you need to. So we're taking a nice travel, walk, or step, or jump to the front of your mat. Exhale, come into that deep forward fold. Then inhale, tall to stand. Exhale, fold. Here's where you can lose your mind. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, fold. Step back left. Then right. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog, or all fours to down dog. Walk, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Step back right. Then left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk, step, or jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Step back left. Then right. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift the right foot. Step through. Come to the front. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Step back left. Then right. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot up. Step through, come to the front. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. Awesome. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Step back with your left foot this time. We'll come into that nice lunge. So set up your lunge so that that foot is in a 90-degree angle with your knee and upper thigh. Hands are either to the floor or to blocks. Enjoy this stretch with a breath. So you're on your back toes of your left foot. Just enjoy the posture here. Breathing into it. Deep stretch. 3 breaths. With your next exhale, we're going to come down into our left knee. So inhaling with this posture, exhale the knee to the floor. Drop that back foot to the floor. Inhale onto the heel of the right foot. So coming up into that heel, sinking the forehead with your exhale towards the knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Nice hamstring stretch. Inhale, lift the head almost to monkey. Exhale, lower. You can keep your hands to the floor. You can add some balance. Inhale, airplane arms. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's plant our hands in the front. Roll forward. Be gentle. We're going to stay in that low lunge. And we're going to midline our hands inside our right foot. So heel toe that right foot to the outside edge of your mat. So now you're here in lizard. We're going to inhale, roll onto the outside of that right foot. Feel that hip. I'm sorry, mine crinkles. Feel your hip And then bring it back to a flat foot. Exhale. Inhale to that open hip. Exhale, roll back towards your arm. Inhale, open that hip wide. Plant your left hand now. Take your right hand off the floor with that wide hip and just open gracefully to the right side of the room. Open that chest, open wide. Exhale, plant the hand back to the floor and come back into lizard. We're going to step back, but be careful. Stack your hands, curl your back toes. Now step back into plank or kneeling plank and lower down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale all the way up to down dog. Press into that good down dog, and with your inhale, we're going to step through with our left foot. So inhale that knee tall and step through into lunge. So come into that great lunge. Find a nice 90-degree angle. Maybe your hands are on a block on whatever side you need. Stay in the lunge and breathe 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's awesome. With your next inhale, let's drop that knee to the floor and the top of the foot. And inhale back into that hamstring stretch. Drop your forehead towards the knee. Inhale, lift, almost to monkey back. Exhale, lower, forehead to knee. Inhale, monkey back. Exhale, lower. Let's inhale forward back into that low lunge with the knee on the floor. We'll take our left foot to the outside edge of the mat, left and right hands in the inside. So lizard. Just breathe here into lizard. Now we're going to open. So with your inhale, roll onto that outside edge of the foot as much as you like. Find your own edge here. Your edge is different than mine. Take it to a stretch where you're starting to feel it. Where do you feel it in that hip or that knee? Exhale, back up to tall. Inhale, roll open the hip. Exhale, back up tall. Inhale, open the hip. If you want to, press into the right hand and open that whole body to the side wall. Now you feel it in a different spot. But make sure that you're feeling strength in your stretch, not pain. If you're feeling pain anywhere, just go back to the last place you were. And exhale, lower the hands. We'll curl the back toes under, step off of that knee, and then come forward into yoga squat. So both feet are on the outside, hands are on the inside, and then bring your hands up to your chest, opening those knees wide by pressing your elbows into them. Find that nice stretchy place. That's awesome. Here we're going to roll onto our bums and do a little boat. So come onto your rear ends. You can hold on behind your thighs and come into that half boat. So the feet and shins are parallel to the floor, but the chest is open. With your exhale, we'll come to low boat. So come down, hover your shoulders, inhale, back up. You can take hold of your thighs when you get to low boat. When you get to half boat. Exhale to low boat. Inhale, beach ball belly all the way up to half boat. You can go to full boat also. So in low boat, then come up to full boat with those feet extended. Exhale, lower. Maybe the arms extended as well. Wasn't ready for the last one. And up you go. Whatever you need. If you're half boat, great. Half boat to low boat is hard. It's hard as I fall over. Exhale, lower. Just laugh at yourself. It's so much better to make fun and giggle than it is to take yourself too seriously. Up you go. Maybe 2 more times. Try a roll up. So as you come up into half boat, lean into those feet and come in either into a yoga stretch or even up into crow if you like to practice an arm balance. And then back down to half boat. And up to yoga squat. and half boat and yoga squat or crow and down onto the floor. All right, nice work, you guys. We'll come back onto our backs for final relaxation. Let's first draw our knees into our chest. Take a good stretch there. We'll send the feet to the ground. Maybe the legs come long. Just find a comfortable position in corpse pose. Maybe your hands are at your side. Maybe they're on your belly. Wherever they're comfortable for you. The feet fall open. The muscles of your lower jaw relax. Relax your eyes, your forehead. And then just in an exercise of mindlessness, imagine one place. Maybe it's a beach and you're looking just at the ocean. Maybe it's a forest and you're looking at the air breeze through the tree leaves. Maybe you're looking out over a sunset. But just find one place and stay in that one place as we relax here for just a few moments. Actively keeping your mind fixed on the one place. As if all of your focus is just in that one spot in the front of your mind. The rest of your brain is relaxed. You might even take your hands to prayer hands and put them on your forehead. As if in a place of focus. And let's go ahead with our inhale. We'll reach our hands towards the ceiling. And our exhale, open to a T. With your inhale, raise them to the ceiling, palms touch. Exhale, bend your elbows, bring the palms to your forehead, thumbs to your forehead. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, open to a T. Inhale, lift the hands. Bring them down to our forehead and then to our heart. It's my thanks for a great practice today, everyone. Namaste. You can't really bow when you're lying down, but you can bow with your mind. It was a great time together. Take your time getting up. Maybe you need a little bit more relaxation, so I didn't want to interrupt that time, but glad that you could be here again. Any questions that you have, feel free to leave them here or send an email. Just a quick shout out to Julie Hall. Thanks for being here this morning. And to my mom. Hi, Mom. How are you? So good to see you here. Hi, Grandma, if you're back there too. Nice to have you all with us. I know there's a lot of people who watch recorded later in the day, so nice to have you. Hope it was a great workout. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.